Multiversus officially launched yesterday, and there's so much mixed reactions, it's insane. Let's see why people are pissed and if they're valid or not. I'm assuming if you click this video, you already know what Multiversus is, but if you don't, it's basically a platform fighter that has Warner Brother characters. Platform fighters come time and time again so they can try to dethrone Smash Ultimate, which is the biggest platform fighter right now. And it typically drives a decent amount of hype surrounding the game, but then it just dies down. Examples being Nick All-Stars, PlayStation All-Stars, and Brawlhalla. There's a few reasons why people are upset with Multiversus. Right now, the biggest one is probably the speed of the game. We'll cover the other reasons later, but people are upset that the game is a lot slower than it was back when it was in beta. There were people saying that they were playing Multiversus the night before release so they can prepare for the day one. And the speed difference is pretty much night and day. The game is so much slower. I don't know if you ever tried playing Smash 4 or Brawl after playing Smash Ultimate for some time. You definitely feel the difference. Speed is important if you want a platform fighter to be competitive. Think of Smash Melee. It's still the most competitive Smash Brothers game, and it's been over 20 years since it's launched. A big part of that is the pacing. It's the speed. You can slow the game down, but what's the result? The result will be something like Super Smash Bros. Brawl, which it went from something super competitive to more of a party type game, which can be good and bad, right? It's bad because it filters out the competitive players and it also kind of kills the longevity of the game, but it's good because it's accessible for a lot more players. You can pick up someone like Jason or Shaggy and have a good chance at winning a match. It doesn't require hours and hours of grinding. It doesn't feel super sweaty when you hop into a lobby. Well, for now at least. There's people saying because of the pace of the game now, combos don't flow as easily. But I'm gonna be real with you, it's the same game to me. I played for an hour last night and the game feels fine. Like, I would prefer for it to be a little faster, but it doesn't necessarily make or break the game for me. I'm still gonna play it. But something does bother me about the game, and that's not being able to test the character before you fucking buy them. I'm pretty sure they had this in beta. Why would they remove that feature? Why the fuck would I grind for this currency to purchase the Joker without even playing him first to know if I like him? He's just gonna sit there and collect dust in the character select screen. If I don't like Joker, I gotta start over with the grind and get the currency again to then gamble again and buy someone else. And because we're on the topic of this store, the other reason why people are upset is because of how expensive a lot of the cosmetics are. The in-game premium currency, I think it's called Gleamium. 10 bucks equals 1,000 Gleamium. I think it was a Black Adam skin that I saw, which was 2,000 Gleamium, and that was on discount. Before discount, it was 2,500 Gleamium, which is 25 bucks. I kind of got a hot take on this subject because it's pretty often where people complain about in-game store prices. You don't have to buy it. It doesn't damage the quality of the game if you don't buy the skin. Multiversus don't got a gun to your head like, bro, buy the game or I'm gonna shoot you. Like, you don't have to, bro. And on top of that, the game is free. So it's like, to me, it kind of balances out. Obviously, there's a line, right? Like Apex Legends, you need to spend so much bread for a chance to get an heirloom in the game. That's fucking ridiculous. But at the end of the day, you don't even have to purchase Gleamium to earn it in Multiversus. A lot of people aren't really talking about that. If you really want that $25 skin, you can grind for it. You don't have to buy it. There's two more things people are complaining about. One of them being the camera angle and the other one being the bugs. In my opinion, the zoomed in camera does bother a little bit, not so much, but an example is the Scooby-Doo stage, right? I remembered in beta, there's levers on the top so you can fuck with the stage. The camera is so zoomed in, you don't really see the levers anymore unless you jump for it. But it's like, you gotta know they're there, right? You don't see it. As for the bugs, I think it's to be expected, right? Like I said earlier, I play Apex sometimes, and every time there's a new season, it's buggy as fuck on day one, always. It's an online game, like bugs are kind of inevitable, but they are kind of annoying. There's two huge bugs. One of them being you can't escape the rematch screen, like sometimes the game will freeze there. And the other one being just kicking you out of a match mid-game. It'll say like unstable connection or something. And I know that's not my Wi-Fi. Don't blame my Wi-Fi. It's the actual fucking game. But out of 10 matches, I think me and my boy got disconnected from like 5 or 6. But our solution was playing the story mode together. There's like, I think it's called the Rift, where it's like a campaign mode, I think. But it is day one, man. Like, give them a break. If it was like week 1, right, or week 2 rather, then yeah, I'd understand. but bugs and glitches day one are inevitable. People want a new platform fighter to succeed because then it gives Nintendo a direct competitor to the new Smash game. I think Smash right now is in the Pokemon effect, which means no matter how shitty the next Smash will be, if it is, I'm not saying it will be, people are still going to buy it because it's Smash. But if there's a direct competitor, I think it gives Nintendo an incentive to be better, to make the best possible game, because they want you to play Smash, not Multiversus. I think Multiversus has a lot of potential. Is it better than Smash? Not at the moment, but I think there's loads of room to grow. But a game that truly pissed me off is Marvel Rivals, and you can click right here to see why.